Hello and welcome to the VREL Esports Report. I'm your host, Nutmeg, and today I've got a very special guest host with me, Proper D.
Hi all, I'm Proper D and I'm a member of the media team at VREL. I'm very excited to be filling in for VTech this week. He'll be back soon, so don't worry, I'm sure you must miss him.
So this week we saw the first round of two of our tournaments get played out, Contractors and Gun Raiders. Before we talk about that, I want to talk about two new sponsors who have given their support to the VREL.
The first sponsor that I'd like to talk about is 9line Apparel. Founded by Patriots, for Patriots. 9line supports a mindset of we are our brother's keeper and aims to start a conversation between those who served and those who support them. They will be creating all of VREL's apparel merchandise.
And bHaptics. bHaptics is the world's leading full-body haptic solutions company dedicated to bringing haptics technology to everyday life. bHaptics is committed to connecting people with content through accurate and sophisticated tactile feedback. The one thing I'm really excited about with this tournament is not only the new teams that are forming, but seeing new teams forming from players that are coming over from other games like Pavlov. So this time around, we're talking about Hexalink versus Pavlov Champions League.
Absolutely. This is super exciting, as to me, it shows a level of excitement and engagement with the VR competitive scene, which is what this is all about for us over at VREL.
So D, let's talk about the first round of the Contractors tournament. This week, we saw some pretty intense games.
Yes, we did. I cannot tell you just how excited I am to be able to start watching competitive Contractors again. It's fantastic.
First up is Hexalink versus Pavlov Champions League. Both teams are new to the Contractor scene. They fought on Lumber and Downtown. In their first round in Downtown, Pavlov Champions League scored 2 decisive victories over Hexalink. Pavlov Champions League proved very effective in taking the control point and preventing Hexalink from getting any route to try to take them off of it. Whenever there was a flank from Hexalink, a Pavlov Champions League player was there to either get the refrag or just cut them off entirely. In the second round, though, Pavlov Champions League was in control again and was able to keep Hexalink from getting any kind of footing on any of the control points. Usually, whenever Pavlov Champions League took control of a control point, there was at least 2 or 3 members of the team ready to again refrag with Hexalink or just cut off their approach altogether. Altogether, though, it was a strong showing by both teams, and we look forward to seeing more from Pavlov Champions League.
Next up, we had El Tercio versus Aggravated Discharge, with El Tercio taking the match 4-0. El Tercio is made up of veteran Contractor players, some of who were in the team Los Legosos Asesinos. They hail from Spain and have been competing in the league there. In their match, El Tercio faced up against Aggravated Discharge in Lumber and Dusttown. In their first round on Lumber, El Tercio let their experience show by handily defeating Aggravated Discharge. The second round was very different, however, as Aggravated Discharge were able to match El Tercio point by point. It was tense to say the least, back and forth battle of capture and neutralize. In the end, El Tercio were able to defeat Aggravated Discharge. I should mention that on the final round, they experienced a server disconnect.
Right, and that disconnect seemed to work in El Tercio's favor in this case because they were able to regroup, refresh, whereas Aggravated Discharge, maybe it broke their momentum, had a little effect on their morale because El Tercio was able to beat them pretty handily in that next round. And Aggravated Discharge didn't want to play the 4th round after that.
Yeah, that server disconnect, Nutmeg, was so unfortunate. Watching it on stream, I really felt for the players involved. The rules do state that if the entire team or server experiences a disconnect, then it's up to the staff's determination as to whether they replay the round again, which in this case, they did.
And UMAD Clan faced off on Wildlands and Hideout. In their first match on Hideout, it was a pretty tough battle in the second round, where it came down to a 1-ticket spread, where UMAD was just able to catch that last ticket before Hitman could win. In the second match, though, in Wildlands, Hitman just couldn't find their footing, and UMAD Clan was able to score 2 decisive victories to take that win.
In other matches, we had TL Legion versus Havoc Amalgamated. This was a very interesting watch, as TL Legion is comprised of rather experienced members, while Havoc Amalgamated is quite new to the scene. In the end, Havoc Amalgamated proved to be pretty strong and took the match 4-0. But what an exciting stream it was. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, white-knuckling it on the edge of the table.
And now we're going to talk about what we're calling the match of the week, and that is REKT Robot Electric Kitten Team versus UMAD X. Now this is great because this is another example where we're seeing players coming over from Pavlov. In this case, REKT are a top-ranked team in the VRML of Pavlov, and they're going to be taking on some veterans of the Contractors comp scene.
Yeah, this match was crazy to watch. If you haven't seen it yet, go and watch the VOD, because it's amazing.
Yeah, this match had me screaming at my computer. It was so close. It was a nail-biter for sure. Every match on Hideout was coming down to 1 or 2 tickets for each side. But, as you say, the Contractors veterans won out in the end. I'm really excited to see REKT come over to Contractors from Pavlov, and I hope they stick around for the regular season.
Yes, absolutely. It would be amazing to watch how they continue to play and how they continue to grow. I want to watch more.
We were also able to see some exciting matches in our Gun Raiders tournament. Both of the Mercenaries team, Diamonds and Spades, were able to get decisive victories and advance to the next round.
Now, I'd like to talk about some new games that we over at VREL are working very hard to bring in. The first is Echo Arena, and while we don't have a date planned for release and registration yet, I ask that all you Echo Arena fans bear with us while we try and make this happen as soon as we can. However, next game up, we'll have Pavlov fans screaming through the streets with excitement as registration for the VREL Pavlov tournament starts this Monday on the 28th. So without further ado, we present the VREL Pavlov tournament.
The game over.
He gets the second. And he gets the third! Goddamn superhero with the goddamn clutch!
Have you ever played with a queen? Not till you met me.
So that's it for this episode. If you like what you saw, if you like what we're doing here at the VREL Esports Report, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you get notifications about the next episodes coming out. And keep your eye on our Twitter at VRL Gaming for all of our news and posts about casted matches that are coming soon. And you're going to be able to watch those matches on our Twitch, twitch.tv/VREL Gaming.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We appreciate you. I'm Proper D.
I'm Nareg, aka Nutmeg. I'll see you in the next episode.